Hi Avinash, welcome on YourPedia.
Thank you, sir.
Avinash, you are civil engineer and you are doing your master in Geotech, and that is in very prestigious institute, NIT Trichy. So I would like to interact with you and know more about NIT Trichy and Geotech and your journey post GATE. So Avinash, I start with your background. Please tell us about your graduation. From which college did you graduate, and what was your CGPA and what was your GATE score?
Okay, I graduated from Government Engineering College, Thrissur, which was in Kerala, and I passed with a CGPA of 8. And uh,
Mm.
yeah, I took your course during this period. Like I was preparing for IIT's interview, so I took your PDA at that time.
Mhm. Okay. So Avinash, what was your GATE score?
Gauge score was 357. Right.
357.
Yeah, 350.
Now, if I put your GATE score and your CGPA together, have you mentioned about your BTech college name, Avinash?
Yeah, Government Engineering College, Thrissur.
Okay, good. So when if I put your CGPA and your GATE score together, as per my knowledge, you can get MS calls also from IITs and all. Did you try for MS in these IITs and all?
I tried MS and I got a MS in NIT Surathkal, but I didn't get any calls from IITs.
Okay. Okay, but
Then I got a call from IIT Hyderabad also for Geotech seat, and that was sponsored. So I
okay,
left that.
self-sponsored, huh?
Yeah,
So that self-sponsored is through written exam or something, or what is the procedure of self-sponsored program?
during the procedure now, each IIT called differently now. So
Hmm.
at that time they called for self-sponsored also. So I applied for it. Then they called for an interview. So based on your gate.
Okay, so Avinash, you were telling about the opportunities in MS, right? IIT Hyderabad
Yeah.
self-sponsored program.
Yeah, at that time I got selected for that for Geotech in IIT
Hmm.
Hyderabad, but
Hmm.
that's what's self-sponsored. So the fees was too high for me, so I opted
Hmm.
NIT Trichy.
Okay, Avinash, I would like to discuss with you this case. This is very, very important and relevant. Like IIT Hyderabad, the self-sponsored fees is very high. And students prefer NITs, especially NIT Trichy, Warangal, Surathkal, compared to IIT Hyderabad because of the fee structure only. So, any idea, I mean, how much is the fees of IIT Hyderabad and similar comparative analysis of NITs?
If I recall, like uh, there were, I don't like for each credit they're charging. So for each credit you add, you have to give money to them. So total it was approximated to 11 lakhs something in IIT Hyderabad. And
Two,
in here, I think I could complete my course in like 3 to 4 lakhs. Yeah,
so, what is the total in IIT Hyderabad for 2 years?
2 years, it's about 10 to 11 lakhs if it's self-sponsored. Other than that, if you are not self-sponsored and you got the seat directly through gate score only, then it will be very much less.
Mm. But
And
there are so many foreign universities also, like German universities and all, which are providing even at the cost of IIT Hyderabad also.
yeah,
So that way it really, I mean, looks like high. And self-sponsored program, there are other self-sponsored programs also in India, right? IIT Jodhpur and all.
yeah, but I'm not.
Mm.
I have
Okay.
no information.
So Avinash, did you try for COPE also, or it was only through CCMT?
No, I tried through COPE. So with
Mm.
COPE ID, you could only register for IITs now. You
Mm.
have COPE ID, or then you will be allowed to register for IITs. So
Mm.
you have to have that COPE ID to register through the IIT site.
Mm. So could you get something through COPE in IITs?
Yeah, I got IIT Dhanbad. The course was Earthquake Engineering and Science.
Mm. Okay. And that was in IIT Kharagpur, right?
No, no, IIT Dhanbad.
IIT Dhanbad, okay. Earthquake. That was MTech, huh?
Yeah, MTech.
Okay. So Avinash, any interdisciplinary subject, also interdisciplinary department also you applied?
Yeah, I applied for climate science in IIT Hyderabad, and one more I applied was in IIT.
Mm,
That was environmental science.
mm. So any particular idea which you can give to students, those with these kind of scores, where they can apply, which any idea which you want to share on the basis of your own journey?
In case of my journey, like the entire gauge score of everybody got decreased, I guess. Like compared to the previous year, like the cutoff was also decreased, so that I could get this NIT Trichy for way less score than when I compared to previous year. So
Mm-hmm.
it depends upon the paper, I guess. So this year IIC Bangalore was like conducted again now.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends upon the cutoff which they give. The cutoff plays a major role in what college you get. So if you like the trend is usually the cutoff goes down and down and down, but it could also increase.
Mm. Okay. And Avinash, now coming to NIT Trichy, please tell us about this NIT.
NIT Trichy, yeah, it's a pretty big campus that I have to cycle a lot in the morning
Okay.
itself.
First, tell us about the
So
location. North Indian students are not even aware about the location. So please tell them about the location first.
the location, it's actually good, but it's in a remote area. So we have to, like in the town, you have all kinds of accessories, you can shops, etc. But it's far away from town. So it's like 30 minutes journey from the central Trichy. So,
Trichy, yeah?
uh,
Mm.
yeah, and the
Mm.
climate is hot here. So if you could bear heat, you could.
Mm.
Like
So
it's
climate is
February now. Yeah,
Feb May
it's
also
only
it is hot, huh?
February. Yeah, it started increasing. The temperature is now increasing. Yeah, but
Okay.
during the night it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a coastal area, is it?
No. It's not
Mm.
not nearby coastal area. Like it's in the middle, I guess.
Okay.
Like the nearby beach is like Visakhapatnam is
Mm.
the nearest beach.
Okay. Okay. And what about the this campus and life in the campus and hostels and everything?
The life on the campus is pretty good because there is sports activities, there is all kinds of facilities
Mm-hmm.
here itself. And like going out of the campus, you have to have a like if you're going for a movie or something, you have to travel a lot. That's the main demerit that I'm facing now.
Okay. And what is the mode of communication between Trichy city and NIT Trichy?
Tamil is the main language which is spoken by the outside
The
like people.
mode of communication means mode of
Oh, in
commutation.
the class and all.
Mode of
Yeah,
move.
that's English, strictly English. So because in my class itself, like in my class, there is 25 people, and there are people from different parts. So the only way communication is English and maybe Hindi because Hindi people tend to know more.
Mm. So Avinash, how do people go from campus to city? They go by bus or something, or how do they travel?
Yeah, there is bus and in the evening and in the noon time, there is one college bus which is
Mm.
like which goes to the town. So you
Mm.
could hop into that also.
Mm. And how frequently students go to outside cities and all?
It depends upon the student's needs, actually.
Mm.
Like for me, I just went 2 days back because of a
Mm.
movie that I want to watch. That's it.
Mm. And you have theaters and all, huh?
Yeah, there are theaters, good theaters here, LA and all.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. And what about the campus? I mean, hostel facilities and all. You get accommodation and you get a single room and all.
Single room you will get only in the second year. So
Okay.
for me, next time I'll get single room. Other
Mm.
than that, you will have a three sharing room or two sharing room. For me,
Mm.
it's two sharing now. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. And what about mess and food and all?
For me, I opt for Kerala mess. So there is a
Mm.
mess known as Shabiri here. So I'm
Mm.
from Kerala, so I usually opt for that only. So in that,
Mm.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
Mm. So there's a Kerala mess and then there's a state-wise mess or what?
Yeah, there is state by mess. There is South Indian mess. Other than that, there is North Indian mess. There is about 8 to 7 messes inside boys hostel only.
Okay. Inside a boys hostel only.
Yeah, and there are all like it's far away from hostel also. Like the entire boys hostel campus is big, pretty big. You have to cycle.
Mm. Okay. So cycle is the mode by which you
Yeah, yeah.
travel, huh? And what about library facilities and all, Avinash?
Library, like it's closed during the Sundays, but it's open to Monday to Saturday, and it opens around 8 and it closes. Yeah, it opens around 8 and it closes 8, like 8 to 8.
Wait, wait.
Uh,
Mm.
and then there is one like digital facility also, like Orion. It's a digital library setup. That is also available in the campus.
Mm. And tell us something more about the facilities inside NIT Trichy, not academic but non-academic facilities like
Like,
canteens and all. They're there, no?
yeah, like there are all kinds of shops inside the campus only, and there is canteens and there is supermarket. Yeah, everything is available here. And like if you go for sports also, there is wooden court and all, basketball. Yeah, everything is available.
Mm.
And the surprising thing from my previous college was like they have that swimming pool and all. Yeah, in the campus itself. So you could
Mm.
register for that and go.
Okay. So you swim also,
And I swim, but I didn't register this time because I don't have so that much time.
huh? Okay.
Because we
Okay,
start
Avinash.
like in the second sem itself, the placement
Mm.
training starts. So
And how are the placements in the campus, Avinash? Though this year it is downturn, but otherwise, how are the placements?
like we just started now. Like we like our training just started. So we have not that much information in hand.
Hmm. You people get the training. You get basically training for the placement, huh?
Yes, we get the
Hmm.
training for placement.
Good. And Avinash, now another thing I would like to ask you is like civil engineers. Normally they keep one of the option as a preparation also for various exams. They don't only depend upon the placements, but they keep preparation also one of the options. So for that they want a course or some institute where they can make a parallel preparation, so that it should not be very hectic and they make the balance. So is NIT Trichy a suitable place for that?
Like if you could manage time properly, you could have time. Yeah, you could definitely have time because in the first year there will be like in the first sem you will be taking subjects which was taught through gate subjects only. So it
Mm,
will be continuation of that. In the second sem you will be introduced to more complex subjects like
mm,
towards your core. And
mm,
after that in the third and fourth sem is just your project. So if you
mm.
could manage your project, like yeah, you could find time to for preparation.
Okay, so that balance can be done.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
definitely it can be.
So typical, what kind of opportunity student explore from NIT Trichy in after masters?
Like after masters, usually people go for placements, and there are people who study for other exams also, and they crack it also. Like in my senior batch, there is 2 to 3 guys who cracked it, who state
Mm,
PSCs and all.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, so that is wonderful, Avinash. Anything you want to tell about the courses in NIT Trichy or something, or any message you want to give to the students who are listening to you?
Yeah, it's an excellent college and it's a good experience until now. Yeah, for me, just one sem is over, but it was a pretty good experience compared to my BTech years.
Hmm. Obviously, this is a great institute, and I'm sure, Avinash, you are going to have a really good, experience once you complete this entire your 4 semesters. I'm sure you are gonna have a really wonderful experience, and you're gonna get really good career. So again, I thank you, Avinash, for your time and for giving the information to us about NIT Trichy. Thank you.